Assalamualaikum and hi to our biodiversity lecturer Dr. Seca. So this is our video presentation of Protista, Fungi and Plantae, and this is our group members. Are you ready to dive into the fascinating world of the microscopic? Welcome to the kingdom of Protista, where a world of a tiny organism with a big impacts. Protists are a diverse group of eukaryotic organisms, meaning that they have a true nucleus just like you and me. But unlike plants, animals or fungi, protists don't fit neatly into any of those kingdoms. Most protists fit through absorption, ingestions, or photosynthesis, making them autotroph or heterotroph. Protists come in all shapes and sizes. Some are single cell, like amoeba, while others from colonies. Did you know some protists like Eulina are mixotrophed, that they can do a photosynthesis and consume a food? Protists can be found also in water, moist soil, and even inside other organisms. Okay, when it comes to locomotion, protists also know how to move. Usually, certain protists use a tiny hair-like structure called cilia. Cilia will create a coordinated movement, for example, in a paramecium. Other than that, protists also use flagella as one of their locomotion. Flagella is whip-like tails that propel them forward for movement as seen in a Eugellina. Alright, pseudopodia are also used by protists, which these false feet help protists like amoeba to crawl and also engulf a food.
Protists are classified into three main groups based on their characteristics: animal-like protists, plant-like protists, and fungi-like protists. Animal-like protists, these are called protozoa. They behave like tiny animals, moving around to hunt for food. For example, amoeba use its flexible body to engulf food, specifically pseudopodium, while paramecium use tiny hair-like structure called cilia to swim and feed. Plant-like protists, these are algae. They are microscopic photosynthesizers that produce their own food using sunlight. Because they contain chloroplasts, which are the organelles found in cells of plant, algae, and some protists. They are responsible for photosynthesis, a process that converts light energy into chemical energy and store it in glucose. Chloroplasts contain the pigment chlorophyll, which give the plants and algae their green color. Fungus-like protists, these include slime molds and water molds. They break down dead organic matter, much like fungi, and help recycle nutrients in the environment.
Protists may be small, but their contributions are enormous. In oxygen production, did you know that algae produce around 50% of oxygen that we breathe? Second is food web support. In aquatic ecosystem, protists are the base of the food web. Zooplankton, which is one of the types of protists, fed on algae, and large fish will depend on the zooplankton. Third is the nutrient cycle. Fungus-like protists are the nature recycler. By breaking down the dead plant and animal, they return the nutrient to the soil and ensure the cycle of the life continues. Protists also directly affect human life. On the negative side, some are dangerous pathogens. For instance, Plasmodium causes malaria. But they are not all harmful. Protists like algae are used in food and cosmetics industry.
Deep within the forest, beneath the canopy of towering trees, a hidden world thrives, a kingdom essential to life itself. Today, we will explore the incredible world of fungi. Fungi, ancient and mysterious, were once classified as plants, yet they are closer relative to animals, sharing their need for organic nourishment. Unlike us, they secrete enzymes to digest their food externally before absorbing the nutrients. Most fungi are saprophytes, recycling nutrients from dead organisms, returning carbon and nitrogen to the ecosystem. Without them, nature's recycling would grind to a halt. However, not all fungi are harmless recyclers. Some are parasites causing disease in plants and animals, yet others form symbiotic partnership like lichens, a remarkable union of fungi and algae that thrive in extreme environments. Fungi also connect the entire forest, enabling trees to share nutrients and communicate through the underground network, which is mycorrhizae. The diversity of fungi is extraordinary. These are single-celled powerhouses, mold with sprawling network of hyphae, and triterates among the most ancient fungi still retain flagella, a glimpse into their aquatic origins. Beyond the forest, fungi impact the entire corner of human life. They ferment bread, kimchi and pickles, enrich cheese and produce life-saving antibiotics. Yet, their survival is tied to the health of their ecosystems. Fungi are more than decomposers or partners. They are the unseen threads holding ecosystem together, protecting them, ensure the health of our planet, our forests and ourselves.
You guys might be wondering, what is the Kingdom of Plantae, right? Let me explain and share more about this topic. I hope you guys enjoy our video presentation and get more knowledge from it. What is Kingdom of Plantae? The Kingdom Plantae include all plants which are multicellular organisms capable of photosynthesis. Plants are autotrophic, meaning they make their own food by converting sunlight, water and carbon dioxide into energy through photosynthesis. Their cells have a rigid structure due to cell wall made of cellulose. As you guys can see in the slide, there are a few pictures of this Kingdom of Plantae. Next, I will share about the history of plant emergence. For the first one, life began in water. Early life forms were restricted to the sea as land lacked food and favorable conditions. The first organism to colonize land were cyanobacteria, followed by green algae and fungi, which grew symbiotically. The second one is formations of soil. Over time, organic waste and remains of these early colonizers created soil. Mosses and other plants grow in this newly formed soil, enriching its future. Today, plant has evolved to thrive in diverse environment using sunlight to produce energy from water and carbon dioxide. What are angiosperms? Angiosperms are flowering plants and the most diverse and successful group of plants on Earth. They produce seeds that are enclosed within food which protect the seeds and have in their disposal. Last but not least, you can see on the slide I already provide 4 examples of angiosperms. Now, let's move to my planting partner, which is Fatini. Bye!
What is gymnosperm? Gymnosperm, plants such as trees and shrubs, gymnosperm have naked seeds that are not protected within ovaries, unlike flowering plants, which have seeds inside ovaries. General characteristic gymnosperm, seeds are not covered by fruit if exposed on cones. Second, many gymnosperm are tall and woody trunks. Key features of gymnosperm. Gymnosperm do not produce flowers, seeds not covered by fruit, but they expose. Gymnosperm seeds often grow on cones and have thin and needle shape. If you guys know, some gymnosperm are oldest living plants on Earth that lives over 5,000 years. This is example of gymnosperm. First, phylum Coniferophyta. Second, phylum Cycadophyta. Third, phylum Ginkgophyta. Fourth, phylum Gnatophyta. What is birophytes? Birophyte is plants that are small and simple such as mosses. They do not have true roots, stems and leaves. Also, they do not produce flowers and seeds. They use spores to reproduce and they grow in damp and shady places that need water to reproduce. General characteristic of birophytes is first, non-vascular plants. Second, need water to reproduce. Key features of birophytes. First, birophytes do not produce seeds or flowers. They make spores to reproduce. Second, birophytes have 2 stages, life cycle, which are gametophyte and sporophyte. Example of birophytes. First, mosses. Second, liverwoods. What is pteridophytes? Pteridophytes is the plants that produce using spores. They do not produce flowers, fruits and seeds. General characteristic of pteridophytes is first, pteridophyte have true roots, stems and leaves. Second, pteridophyte need moisture place to reproduce. Features of pteridophyte. First, pteridophyte have 2 stages life cycle, which are main plant is sporophyte and small gametophyte. Second, pteridophyte grow moist habitat. Example of pteridophytes. First, ferns. Second, spike mosses. In conclusion, Kingdom Plantae includes all plants. Photosynthesis is the process that plants can make their own food using sunlight. Photosynthesis are important because they provide oxygen, food and shelter for other living things. Plants can in a variety size from tiny such as mosses to very big such as trees. Some grow by spores whereas others have seeds. That's all from us. Thank you.